Hello everybody, welcome to episode number 9, chicken tenders and O-Rings. I've got some really nice quality boneless skinless chicken breasts. I went and bought a big white onion, nice pretty onion about the size of a softball. Cut that, use the outer rings. We're going to go ahead and get this chicken breast. I've already got it cut into strips. I've made my own buttermilk, vitamin D milk, and I put in about a tablespoon of red apple cider vinegar, and that will curdle it and turn it into buttermilk. It'll aid in adhering the breading, and I will be frying those in butter flavored Crisco. So as you can see, Mrs. RB goes out of town, frying pan and the grease comes out. I normally don't get that kind of stuff. Take advantage of it today. So we started out earlier with these. So 3 boneless skinless chicken breasts and a big white onion. There's, as you can see, old hickory on standby. Taking these chicken tenders, and I have soaked them in buttermilk with a little bit of seasoned salt on them. We'll take them down. I've got my oil hot in my Crisco. I'm gonna put them. You getting that in there, JR? I'm kind of dredging them in this seasoned flour. Now your oil temperature, how you can tell, drop a little bit. Oh yeah, you drop just a little bit of that flour in there, and it'll fry when it hits it if it's ready. So what you want to do is you just want to coat these real good. There we go. Come on in here, Jay. I'll get a shot of this. Breading them up. You can probably hear them in here frying away. We're going to drop them right in hot oil. Boom. Give the millionaire. We're going to continue to repeat this process until we no longer have any chicken tenders left. I've been kind of slack on reading the viewer mail. I haven't read any viewer mail in the past 2 episodes. I'd like to go ahead and get into some of that now. We're getting an awful lot of it in. This from Steve W., Spotsylvania, Virginia. Steve writes, RB, I really enjoyed your beach food episode number 7. Some of that food looked really good. Well, thank you, and it was, Steve. It was really good all the way around. As I stated, it wasn't just RB cooking. It was people that actually knew what the hell they were doing cooking too. So they're all standards. The one that Marlon did, my sister-in-law did with the scallops and shrimp. Yeah, that was a little racy. Something a little special, but the majority of the stuff, everything I did was just good old standard fare. I mean, you're looking at brats, you were looking at razor dogs, and grilled chicken. It's kind of hard to screw that up. I've got one from Justin P., Richmond, Virginia. Maybe perhaps this is the same Justin P. that wrote in and talked about my grill being so dirty. Let's get into this and see. Justin P. writes, RB, I saw your episode number 8, ribs, and I must say your new grill looked pretty good. Well, thank you. I thought she looked good and performed well. He continues, however, I do notice that it looked really dirty on the inside. Okay, look, dude, we've already been through this. It's going to look dirty on the inside because it's had like smoke and charcoal and whatnot in it. I don't know if you're doing any cooking on a grill, if you're just completely a stovetop type guy, but yeah, grills are going to look like that. You heat them up, you clean the grate off, everything's cool. It's copacetic, no problem. The carbon that you have built up on the inside, all that does is add to the flavor. So, if you can't come up with anything new, dude, why don't you just write another show? All right, leave me alone. Oh, this is from Brian C. in Dahlgren, Virginia. Brian writes, I notice that you sometimes wear shorts, and I just wanted to tell you that for an older fella, your legs don't look too bad. Okay, I thank you, I guess. Yeah, what the hell, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm an open-minded guy. I don't necessarily swing in the direction you're coming from, but thank you for the compliment nonetheless. But hey, if that's your thing, Brian, more power to you, brother. Be who you are. That's all I can tell you. And cook and have fun doing it while you're being who you are and what you are. Thanks a lot. At any rate, we're going to move on. I just want to thank everybody for hanging with us throughout the episodes here. We're nearing episode 10, and I think what we're going to do, I've been giving it a lot of thought. I've been wanting to do pizzas, and I'm going to show you guys how to do some kind of cut rate, low rent trailer park pizza, and it should be pretty good, and that's going to be episode 10, and we'll get that to you sometime here in the near future. I'm thinking the next couple weeks or so. Now, as you can see, they're browning up nicely, sizzling right along. Got those draining over there. I'm gonna make a tempura batter, beer batter, with a little bit of beer in there. Now you want to go easy on the beer, heavy on the flour. You can always add more beer if you need to, which I'm going to have to because this is like freaking sludge here. What you want is a batter similar to about the consistency of good thick turkey gravy. Okay. Most of you knuckleheads can relate to that, I think. I know you've eaten turkey. There we go. You're getting it all mixed up good there. Right. And this is my special seasoned flour. Try to get some of the lumps out of it anyway. A little small shot of beer. Now, there we go. Outstanding. It's been floured. Boom, there she goes. There she goes. Just heat back just a tad. Alright, now what we're going to do over here, I'm going to do the same thing with these onion rings. We're going to flour these onion rings. Alright folks, here it is. Done deal. Arby's O-Rings and chicken tenders. Zoom in on that plate there, Joe. Look at that. The height of loveliness, I assure you. And this is your plate, son. Oh, you're snatching O-Rings off the plate as he's filming me. Good job. Well done, boy. Alright, well as you can see over here, I've got right much left. We're going to go ahead and get into these, tear them up right hard. I did do a couple of tempura battered chicken, as you can see. It turned out nice. Didn't have to do any of the O-rings like that, because I like mine thin and crispy. I think JR does too. Episode 9, chicken tenders and O-rings. Thank you for joining us. See you on the next shot. That's what you're looking at right there. I mean, you know, it's not very expensive. If that little bit of investment I made in those 3 chicken breasts, boneless, skinless chicken breasts, you can never get that many chicken tenders out somewhere. Onions, cheap. There we go. Good stuff. I hope everybody enjoyed this. Like I told you earlier, I think we're going to try some pizza on the next go round. So I'm fixing to eat. Y'all need to go on someplace. Later.